Everyone is passionate about something, whether it's comics or Pokemon, movies, or your favorite sport. In this podcast, we talk about many things. Mostly, we delve into comics and comic-related subjects. Come with us and find out if you're in love with a nerd.
God, I'm in love with a nerd.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to You're in Love with a Nerd. I'm Travis, and with me is Jen,
Hi.
who doesn't believe that Mario is a doctor.
He's a plumber. Is he really a doctor?
You don't remember Dr. Mario?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you made it up.
You're just arbitrarily taking his credentials away.
It's not taking away if you never had them to begin with.
I can't believe that you don't remember Dr. Mario.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Was it like an operation game?
It was kind of like a looking back at it now, it kind of looks like a mobile game, like a Tetris and precursor to like Candy Crush or something.
Oh, okay. I like those kinds of games.
Yeah. He like stood on the side and like chucked little pills at you or whatever. I never actually played it. So
you have no idea.
So it's awesome that I brought this up on this show that we're going to talk about things.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about video games this week.
And except for Dr. Mario, which doesn't exist.
No. He's just a plumber. He's faking it.
He's faking it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna get him up on malpractice suit?
No, because I'm not going to let him touch my brain.
Well, I didn't say he was a neurologist, just a doctor.
I'm pretty sure if he just stands there and throws pills at you, I don't have to get involved.
That just makes him American doctor.
Yeah. Accurate.
Yeah.
Sadly.
If you listen really close, you can hear Val playing the bass in the house.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
It may or may not show up in the mix, but it's there. You've got some new friends behind you.
I do.
That's it.
I have Lion Cat, and I have Goose.
And a llama.
I have a llama? Oh my god. That thing's creepy.
You didn't notice that when you sat
When I
down?
climbed into my chair? No, I didn't. I was distracted by Goose.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't even see the llama head.
That's wonderful. So,
We're a mess.
so you didn't play Dr. Mario.
No.
What Mario? What's your favorite Mario game?
Okay, so I'm not a gamer, and
Obviously, you didn't even know Dr. Mario.
I know. And I get so mad at games, and I don't like. I end up.
You were gonna sue Mario.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna kick you, and then it's gonna mess up your whole setup, and I'm gonna. Anyway, okay, so I like the one where you play Mario, and you can get the little Tanuki tail, and like you go around on the map, and that one.
Mario in space.
Okay.
No, that's that was the second one, right?
I have
Where you
idea.
pull the radishes and stuff out of the ground.
Yeah, and then like you can jump around on the map and like skip some or go the long way, and then Luigi can have a tail and fly, and it goes. I don't know which one that one is.
Okay. That was also like the first time I believe that Mario and Luigi looked different than each other, right?
Yeah. And you could play both of them, I think.
Yeah.
Like you could switch back and forth between them, and you could even play as like Toad.
Yeah, I think you could like pick who was the best for whatever level or whatever.
Yeah. I like that one.
Or I might be lying to you.
I don't know. It was a really long time ago. I was in high school before we got a gaming system, and we got the NES. And so all we had was like 2 Mario games and Duck Hunt, and that was enough. I don't think we ever got another game until Nicole bought the GameCube. And then, yeah, but like we had like 3 games, and that was it.
So were you one of those kids that would sit like 2 inches from the screen while you played Duck Hunt so that you wouldn't miss all the ducks?
No, my gun touched the TV.
You were on the,
It's the only
on the screen.
That's when I do it 2 inches away, I'd still miss.
Oh my gosh.
I lack coordination so bad. That's probably why I don't like video games. But
Fair enough.
yeah, we didn't. And then we had when I lived in Spokane, we were constantly playing that 007 game.
Oh, GoldenEye?
Yeah.
On the N64?
Mm-hmm. But I liked when we got to play like with paintballs, and like I'd just be shooting. I'd always lose because I'd like be drawing on the walls with the paintball gun, and then I'd die.
Okay.
So I like the games where I can wander off, and
You like open world games?
I do.
Even back then?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a true open world. But
No, but
it
I
was
could go
pretty
do my own
close.
thing.
Because you had to go hunt down the other guys.
Yeah. And my ex would set up, he'd get mad and think we were cheating. And so he had this like contraption that would go on the TV that like blocked off parts of it. And like you had to sit at certain angles so that you could only see your section. It was hilarious.
So he did this. He did the thing in the sitcoms where you tape off his side of the room,
Yeah.
only to like a huge extreme.
Yeah, it would like a cardboard box would like come out, and I always had to be on the bottom, and so like because he always
you had
had
to,
to be
like, lay on
player
the
1,
floor
so I had to sit on the floor, and then I'd have the TV above me, and then like I could only see my spot, and then he would sit on the couch and claim he could only see his spot, but he always knew where I was. But like if I won, it was a fight anyway, so it was fine. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. What an incredible wiener.
Yeah. And that's probably why I don't like video games, is because as soon as I became an adult and could pick my video games, I played with the worst loser ever. Like,
Yeah.
I had to lose or it was an argument. And so I just get frustrated and don't want to play.
I would always play with my brothers, and occasionally some, throws would be,
Yeah.
might get slugged or something, but that was pretty rare.
I guess if we go back even further, though, I did used to like playing. Okay, so at my grandma and grandpa's house, we would get all 5 of us grandkids together, and we had this really old, like, almost like a Commodore 64 kind of thing, like the boxy computer games. And we would play California games and Olympic games. And they had this one where you played hacky sack and you had to try and hit the seagull.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we used to play that and I loved that one. It was so much fun. And then we would do that one where like your whole goal was to try and sleep with things. But you had to like, it was an adult game. And so they had the tricky questions to get past it and prove that you were an adult by putting in what year you were born. And so we would like calculate out what year you had
Those
to
are
be.
infallible. Like, are you 21? Yes, of course I am.
Yeah. And so we used to
give me
play
some
that
boobs.
one. We used to play that one where you like, but then we got bored because we were so little that I don't think we really realized what we were doing.
This is naughty, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that was a lot of it. And so we mainly played like surfing and like the skateboard one and like California games. And I loved those. But they're like puzzle games. And I like those kind of games. And I like playing the Batman one with you where I can throw the Batmobile at you or drive it over you or whatever.
Oh.
Where Superman's
Like,
evil.
what are you talking about? Injustice?
Yeah, Injustice. Why can't I remember that one? I love the comic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But
They're doing Injustice again, by the way.
are they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, there's going to be like half a dozen new Superman titles in the next month or so.
Yeah.
There's already two. There's the new Superman, and then there's Superman, the Adventures of, God, what is it even called? It's like the Adventures of Superman, John Kent, or something like that.
So that's the one that I'm reading. Okay, so basically what happened is Superman had to leave, like
Yeah.
and he's off-world
Yeah,
doing
and
his
then
own
you had
little thing.
then you had Superman, Son of Kal-El,
Mhm.
and that one's over, and now there's the Adventures of John Kent.
Okay, well, because now the Superman and John are now back together, and they're gonna be, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I actually liked the Jonathan Kent run.
Yeah, it
It
looked
was
cool.
really good and sweet, and yeah, I liked that one. And I'm
Yeah.
not a Superman fan, but I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, had this old couple come in, where Amanda called for help because she didn't know the answers to their questions. They were looking for the Superman #1, and she's like, I don't know.
There's so many.
Called for me to come and answer some questions, and I hooked them up with the Superman #1 and
That's really cool.
the John Kent one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good one. But it had Damien in it a lot, and that's a nice balance from, like, I don't know, you got Sweet John and then Damien.
I think other than when Superman briefly showed up in the Grant Morrison run of Doom Patrol, when that I'm currently reading through, the last Superman that I even read was Dark Knight's Metal.
Oh, I was like, no, you read the one where he's Russian. After that,
was
but
way before that.
I was thinking Dark Knight, not
Oh.
Dark Knight's Metal. But yeah, and then I read Injustice, but I love Tom Taylor's stuff,
Yeah.
and Constantine shows up in that one, so of course I had to read it. And then he was in the Deceased one that I read. Like, I don't mind Superman in my books.
Mhm.
And I feel that way about, like, Flash and Green Lantern. Like, I like them as characters in my Batman stories or in a Justice League story. That's fine, but I don't tend to enjoy their runs independently. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I just don't read very much DC. I mean, I don't really have anything against it, other than Flash. Flash bothers me. I don't. You can't. You can't have. And it's just stupid reasons. Like, he moves really fast all the time, and whatever. You can't properly portray that in images.
No. I like the one that we watched, and I don't think it was Flash, but, like, they had superpowers, and he was like, I gotta clean up my room really quick. And so, like, he ran around to clean his room, and he was using his super speed, but, like, he just messed it up even worse because he
Yeah.
was creating, like, a cyclone.
I think the first time I saw that happen was in the earlier Flash TV show.
Maybe that's what we were watching.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Because he like even made an appearance in the more recent Flash as like his dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did the thing where he ran around.
Or
and
was
tried to
it
clean
Flash
his
Gordon?
apartment. Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon was just a football player.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
A kick-ass football player. But
Like
yeah.
Cyborg?
Well,
Or did he not have powers?
Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
No, he was just a dude.
Oh, so is he kind of like Adam Strange, where, like, he's a regular guy that ends up on another planet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's a football star, so he is athletic and fit and, you know, strong that way, but he's not like superhuman.
Oh, okay.
He just kicks alien butt,
Gotcha.
rescues the lady. Other than Ming the Merciless, I couldn't tell you any other
Yeah, I don't know.
Any other character names in there?
I remember
It's
we
been a
read
while.
it or we watched it, but it's been a long time.
We just acquired at the store. We just acquired the soundtrack on vinyl.
Nice.
Somebody like donated a bunch of vinyl, and that was one of them,
That's really cool.
including this really interesting one that Angel found the other day. It was called Sweet Bottom. Yeah.
Glorious.
And we were like, he asked me like, what do you think these guys play? And I'm like, I don't know, because
Hair rock.
they all looked like they could have been in the Bee Gees. Like one dude had this big fro with a huge mustache, and they were just all decked out. No, they were a jazz group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we looked them up, and they were really good. They reminded me a lot of the Mothers of Invention, Frank Zappa's band. All right.
Is it Rancid?
Yes.
That's my Is It Dave Grohl?
Is it Dave Grohl? Yeah, but I usually know who it is when I ask if it's the Foo Fighters.
How do you know I don't know? I tried to keep a straight face.
Yep.
No, I never know who it is.
No, yeah. You're just fooling us all. Your encyclopedic knowledge of all music.
Yeah, all of it.
Yep.
Mhm.
I did. It used to crack me up when we were first together, and you would say, "Oh yeah, I like Aerosmith," and to this day, I don't think I've ever heard you listen to Aerosmith.
I went and saw them in concert
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
I like Aerosmith.
Yeah. You just don't ever listen to them.
I don't listen to music at all. And even when I did, well, okay, I take that back because I started that Spotify playlist like for bedtime, but it's all like TikTok music and Broadway stuff. And like I got like the Phantom of the Opera on there, and then that weird like have you signed up for space thing, and the TikTok song about Cinderella snapping. Like that's the stuff that's on my playlist. Like weird little. I have a punk metal version of the Darkwing Duck song. Like that's what I listen to.
Nice.
There's probably a Green Day song in there.
There's this band. I can't remember who they are now. But they did a like punk version of the album that they put out for McGruff, the crime dog.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's glorious.
So video games. What's your favorite video game? We were talking about stuff a bit ago.
Yeah, we were.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, so Kingdom Hearts is like a special one, you know, because I used to play it with the kid, and it was like the first video game I actually like beat all the way through. And so I like Kingdom Hearts, but as far as like, is it a great video game? I don't know. You run around and look for McMouses. Like it's, I don't know, but it's fun, and I enjoy that one. But probably I really like those puzzle games, like that one you bought me with the little yarn boy that like has to jump over things and like, and then you had another
Unraveled.
Yeah, and then we did the one, or we watched them play the one that was like in shadows, and so like the side scrollers. I like those a lot. And then I like Stray a lot, but I can't play Stray for very long right now because it gets me motion sick.
Yeah, a lot of the newer games tend to get you sick, don't they?
It's because you have to control. If you have to control where you're looking with one thing and move with the other, I'm done. And I get frustrated, and I get sick, and I can't see what's going on, and then I just quit.
Is it the same with like car simulators, like Gran Turismo, that sort of thing, like racing games?
When the kids are playing, yes.
Oh.
But like if you're like when you're driving it and you're going in a straight, like it's fine. But when the kids are goofing around, like doing like their Grand Theft Auto and stuff, and they're like driving around places, they're going so fast that it makes me sick. But I was really bummed because when we had the Wii and we bought that game where you could sword fight, like I was so excited to sword fight, but I couldn't do it because it made me sick.
Was that on like the Wii Resort or something?
No, we bought an actual like sword fighting game.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, we only played it once, and then like I could not figure out. I rage quit. I rage quit a lot in video games, like with the Batman one. I rage
Yeah.
quit during the tutorial. My students think that's hilarious because I enjoy video. I think video games are really cool. I love watching people play, but I can't do it for very long.
Yeah.
It just makes me sick. But I like the stories and like when you play Skyrim, that is neat to me. Like I don't know, I watched you pickpocket people for like a half an hour this morning, and that was fun.
Yeah. That seems like what I primarily do right now in ESO is I just pickpocket people.
Oh, that's not Skyrim. Whoops.
Well, it's the same. It's the same world.
Oh, okay.
ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. Skyrim is Elder Scrolls 5. Don't hate me for getting the name wrong.
Well, and I always get it mixed up with the other one that has like all the Dragon Age, the one with the comic books that the kids really like. Like I always think Dragon Age, Elder Scrolls, and Skyrim are all the same thing.
Oh.
And then you guys threw Genshin into the mix, and it's the same sort of format, and then it just broke my brain. I was like, these do not belong in this world. Where is the arrow in the knee? But they all
Yeah.
kind of just blend together to me.
Yeah. A lot of people bag on Skyrim because it's so glitchy,
Yeah.
but I think that's one of the things that I love the most about it.
Well, it's funny when the kid like sends us screenshots of like their horse hanging out of the ground or like what they happened a lot in Red Dead Redemption, but they get it in the Elder Scrolls stuff too.
Yeah, and I think that has to be like the main like influence of like Goat Simulator.
I know, it's
the
hilarious.
Appeal of that as
Okay,
being,
I
the
like that
glitchiest
game. I like that game. I
Yeah.
can't play that one for very long. So I always just start out with the towel and like spawn a crap ton of whales. Right? The towel gives me whales? No. What does the towel give me? Anyway, I get
don't
whatever
know.
it is that gives me the whales, and I spawn a shit ton of whales.
Is that in the new one?
I don't know. I don't think I played the new one. I think it's the old one. But you
Oh.
can go get your hitchhiker's towel, and I'm pretty sure it makes whales fall from the sky.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that. And
Have you not watched me play Goat Simulator?
no, I
Oh,
don't
I've
think
played
I
it like
have.
a couple times, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Like fairly recently?
No, it's been a while.
Oh.
But I haven't played anything but Stray recently.
It has been a really long time since I played Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
It must be in a later update than I have played.
I don't know. But yeah, the kid showed me how to do it. And you go and you go to where the UFO is,
Yeah.
and there's a towel there. And you pick up the towel, and I'm pretty sure once you have the towel, you can spawn whales that fall from the sky. Like blue whales, giant ass whales fall from the sky.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
All right
glorious.
then. I need to play some Goat Simulator apparently.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
But I like the games that do weird stuff like that. But like if we're playing serious games, I like the fighting ones like Tekken and
Oh yeah.
where I can just button smash and do okay.
Jeez. Yeah, we know about you.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm a button smasher.
So as long as you don't have to go in first person.
I usually do okay. And it not necessarily though, because like even when you're in third person and you're driving the cars, if you're looking around, I need a steady background. So like the side scrollers have a steady background for the most part.
Yeah.
And that's what I need for the game to work and not make me sick. But anything that makes me look around, anything that makes me look around, it doesn't work out. Because, like, even Stray, especially right now with my brain the way it is, like, even I only got to play Stray for like a half an hour before I was like, okay, I'm done.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
We got to get you figured out, and then get you on a Twitch stream.
Oh my God. Nobody wants to watch me play a video game.
Why not?
Because I swear, and I'm like this close to throwing I could rage quit during Batman's tutorial. Do you know how bad I wanted to play that game?
So play that game.
No. I can't get past the stupid batarang. I'm like 30 seconds into the tutorial, and I'm like, fuck this, I quit. I'm so bad.
Watched all the cutscenes for like an hour just to get to the tutorial and then quit.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I think I handed it to you and been like, make it work. It's broken. My game is broken. It's like that one that you bought me, Destiny. No, not Destiny. That would have been mean. That's the really hard one, right? The one, okay, you bought me a video game for my birthday because you were like, she will like this. And I get to wander around the planet and name the animals.
It's called No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I keep thinking
but don't tell her. Don't
I
tell
keep
her
thinking
No
it's
Man's
called
Sky.
Destiny. But, and so I wander around and I had so much fun. And I was looking at plants and I was trying to chase the animals and it was really cool. And then I was like, okay, I'm bored with this planet. How do I get to another one? And couldn't figure it out. So I rage quit. And it's been like a decade and I haven't gone back to that game.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people did that. So they completely revamped the game, and it's so much better than it was when you first got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I got trapped on the planet. So my dude's like stranded out in the cosmos somewhere. And I was just like, screw this, I quit.
He has long since starved, and he's a poor little skeleton on the planet somewhere.
Maybe. Or he became friends with the animals and lived happily ever after. You don't know.
Yeah, that's how that works.
He went to go live on a farm with all the other animals.
It's on the farm with Fido and Spot and
Yeah, I don't know.
all of those rabbits and animals that he had growing
The baby
up.
skunks.
Yeah, the baby skunks.
And the baby skunks. I love that our neighbor was like, no, I didn't murder them. I took them out and let them loose at the park. Which, again, would have been horrible, but...
That's what I would have done. I'd have, given away to some kid.
Free
Here you
kitties.
go. Free kitty. Just hold your breath for a little bit till you get in the car.
That would have sucked. Oh.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of cats. Stinky cats.
Stinky kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, what's your favorite video game?
I don't play video games.
Oh, my God.
They rot your brain.
And cause violence, right?
They cause violence. It's what the number one killer of the youth today.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
And an arrow in the knee.
And an arrow to the knee. Because how are you gonna climb up the ziggurat if you have an arrow in the knee?
I don't know what a ziggurat is.
it's a series of like
It's
platforms. Yeah.
Pyramid?
No,
You
it's
went
like
this.
yeah,
That is
it's a series of platforms that go up.
Is that something you see often in your life?
You never heard the term ziggurat?
No.
Okay. The ladder. You can't climb a ladder if you have an arrow in the knee. the corporate.
Oh, like Donkey King? I know that's not right.
Donkey King.
The one where you have to save Luigi from the donkey? Am I wrong? I knew video games was a mistake.
Yeah, there are aspects of what you said that were correct. Like you saved a person from
the donkey. No, he's not a donkey. He's like Godzilla, right? No.
Oh my.
In case you were wondering, today is not a good brain day. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
So this is what I need to send to my neurologist. Be like, oh, you won't see me? Listen to this.
Just us talking about Donkey King.
What's it really called?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong and Jumpman, who was later known as Mario.
Oh, that came out before Mario?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Huh.
that was an early Mario game, and then he was saving I don't know if she was a princess at that point or just a lady from the giant
From the donkey.
from the donkey. Donkey.
And he threw like root beer at you.
Yes, he threw root beer at you. And there were goldfish that would swim around on the surface.
Goldfish?
Flames. There were flames that would run around on the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I played that once.
we could play it later if you want. We have it.
Do we?
Yeah.
I remember when we bought you that one that you plugged into like the TV and you could play like Pac-Man and the weird like Conan like one where it was like a side. Okay, remember when Adult Swim made the unicorn game? I like mobile games. I like mobile games a lot.
Mhm.
But it was like the unicorn game where you go really really fast and then you'd have to like jump and stuff and you'd like whoosh and there was a Conan looking dude who would do the same thing. It looked just like the unicorn game. You'd have to like run real fast and jump on things and
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but I liked that game.
Yeah, there was a lot of those games where you just kind of ran. What about the ones where you're just like running like straight away from you, like
Like
down,
Crash.
down little maps and stuff?
Those usually are hard. I usually have a hard time with those when they're going this way because everything's rushing past you.
Mm.
But if I can run sideways, or sometimes if I can pull back and do like Crash Bandicoot, you can watch him run. I can usually do those okay.
Did you like the ones where you had to run away from the Indiana Jones boulder?
No, I hate those so much. I always die.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at video games.
I would get pretty frustrated on those a lot.
Well, good God. You guys tried to teach me how to play Among Us, and I'm like, why is my Among Us character a different color than everybody else's? And then I'm like, why am I out?
Hey, look, I can go through this hole.
Yeah, it was bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, well, if you kept doing it every game, then that would be bad.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But it's fine to do it the first time.
But I like puzzle games. Obviously not right now. My brain is not real good at puzzles right now, but... And I play that collector cat game. Really, I spent so much money on that stupid game.
Collecting different cats
Yeah.
and eating them.
No, you don't eat kitty cats. That would be mean.
Why not? It would be mean not to.
No. No, no, no.
What do you think, lion cat?
Where do I poke him to make noise?
We're just gonna watch you poke your cat for a while.
Poke.
It's on the necklace, but
Oh, that's
I
right.
believe the batteries have died.
Aw, it's
Yeah.
sadness. Okay.
Well, you just need to
I mean, new batteries.
figure out how to get in there and then sew it back up.
It's probably got an opening.
I don't think it does. I
Oh.
looked on it when
I don't know.
yeah.
So it was the very first video game you remember playing.
Very first video game I remember playing.
Yeah.
We actually had one of the Pong games.
That's the ping pong one, right? Where
Yeah.
like I like that game.
and it was just like a console, and it had the two little
Oh, okay.
things turning the little circles on them. We got that. God, I don't know. My dad got it from somewhere. I don't know if he got it from a Goodwill or traded some weed for it or something. Maybe, I don't know. But
I love that that was your childhood.
yeah. But yeah, we I remember playing that, and then my my grandma on my mom's side, who was actually her like aunt or whatever, but they ran a restaurant.
Oh, and
So they had some arcade games in their restaurant.
That's really cool.
And she would, when we would go visit, she'd give us the keys to it and to the cabinets, and then you can like hit the little quarter thing
and play
a bunch
for
of
free.
games. Yeah, and so we played like Defender, and God, that's like the only one that I can remember playing. I know there was a bunch of other ones in there, and then there was a couple of pool tables that we would hang out and.
You've
shoot
always
pool.
liked ping pong too.
Yeah.
No, not ping pong. Ping pong is with the thingies. I mean with the thing and you pull and the ball goes boing 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 boing.
Pinball.
Pinball.
Okay. I had no idea where you were going. Yes, I've always enjoyed pinball, and yeah, there was a couple of pinball machines there.
Because I remember you talking about those. Ping pong. Oh my god.
Which I have to say, the all-time best pinball machine, in my opinion, was the Judge Dredd. The Judge Dredd had just an amazing board and like multiple levels and all kinds of cool stuff that you could do on it. There was that one, and there was this medieval one that was at this laundromat that I used to hang out at and play.
There used to be a medieval ping pong ball. Nope. Still not ping pong. There used to be a medieval pinball machine in Zips when we were kids. Because when we would go get Zips with Grandma and Grandpa, I'd always get to play pinball. And it had like castles and stuff.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Mm-hmm. It was like over by the bathrooms.
Yeah, there was like
There was like
two machines, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a ping pong one, and then good God, it's just renamed now, and we're just gonna go with it. And then like a Pac-Man one, I think, was the other one, if I remember correctly. But we used to, Grandma would give us quarters, or Papa would give us quarters, and we would always go and have Zips.
When was the last time you went to an arcade?
I don't know. I think probably when we took the kids to the ocean and we went to that really big one that was like 2 stories.
Oh yeah,
and it had like the huge, like
in
Seaside or something.
Dave & Buster's, wasn't it?
No, that was for Zay's birthday. No, that was in Seattle. The one in Seaside was like.
Oh yeah. And
yeah.
then, like across the street, there was like mini golf and
stuff. But we went and did that when they were really little, and then the Dave & Buster's was in Seattle when I messed up and bought the passes to eat, and I got them for a bar. We couldn't take the kids in.
Yeah, like the.
It was like the something unicorn.
Yeah.
Because I just remember I was like, the little will love unicorns, and let's go eat at the unicorn place. And then I was like, they can't come in. And so we gave it to the most awkward-looking couple there because I figured if your date was going that badly, here, have some free money.
Here, go hang out at this bar.
No, they were in the bar.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I walked up and I was like, hey, I have 2 small children. I can't use this. Here you go.
Have a hamburger on a stranger.
Yeah, I know. Because it was like $25, but
yeah,
we couldn't use it.
Oh, well.
And whatever. And then we found a Dave & Buster's, which worked out well because the kids had fun. But yeah. And then before that was when that pottery place in the mall was still an arcade.
Oh yeah.
And that was so long ago.
Yeah, that was forever ago.
But I like arcade games. And I don't know what the difference is between playing. I'm guessing the graphics. Like arcade games do not have very detailed graphics, and so they're usually not. They don't set off my morning sickness. No,
Let's hope not.
God no. My motion sickness. But I like the ones where like you go like run from dinosaurs or shoot cops or No, I don't think you're supposed to shoot the cops. I think you're supposed to shoot the zombies and not shoot the cops. I think you lose if you shoot the people. But like those where you have to like reload off screen, and I like those.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I remember those.
It's a bad brain day. I apologize.
We need to like go to Chuck E. Cheese sometime and go see what
do they have?
Yeah.
I like the one that's like it's the rainbow that goes around, and you have to like hit it when it gets on the little spot to get all your tickets.
Oh.
I like that one for some reason. And I like whack-a-mole, where you have to like hit the alligators when the crocodilators come out.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one too. I don't know. I like puzzle games more than anything, though. Like
So we've established that you like puzzle games and carnival games.
Carnival games, that's the word. Yeah.
Or you just like you enjoy the violence of hitting things with a hammer.
That too.
All right.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Is that a threat? You threatening me?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, if
You were making fun of me.
if there's a different host next week, we know why.
Which is really funny because we have plans for a different host next week.
Oh my!
I don't know if it'll be next week. We're still in the works to have a special guest.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How special?
Very special.
I went to the wrong camera.
You went to the wrong camera. So you just cut out my very special.
No, the sound's still there. I just didn't see you say it. This is why we need an actual producer.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, we tried. But no.
All right. Remember when... All right, on the topic of video games.
Okay.
Okay, so I like...
That's the subject of this show.
I like gimmicky things. That's what I like. I like weird gimmicky things. Because remember when the kids would play the Alien game and they would get so mad at me because I'd scream in the background trying to draw the alien in? Like,
Yeah.
I played that game, and my entire goal was to see if I could get killed by the alien before the official alien showed up. And if you're wondering, yes, you can. You turn on the sound and you scream, "Here, alien, alien, alien," and slam things with your wrench, and eventually you die.
Yes.
And it doesn't take very long. And it would make the kids so mad. They would get so mad at me for trying to get eaten by the alien.
Yeah, and then they would just shut the mic off, so.
I know. So I like that one, and I like the one where I get to be a cat, and I like Kingdom Hearts because you're like I get to go see like the Beast, and that was cool. Oh my god! And the Ninja Turtle one that you used to play with the kid,
Yeah.
and they'd eat all the pizza every time. Every time.
Just be hanging out in the back and waiting for me to kill all the enemies and then eat the pizza. Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I was entertained.
It made it more challenging because I
Never got a piece of pizza.
never got any pizza.
And I remember the day that we finally like just took the cord out of we just found that the other day where we took the cord out of the PlayStation controller and just handed it to the kid and they just thought they were playing.
Yeah. Nobody's ever done that before.
No, never.
Everybody is completely honest with their kids.
Yeah. I mean, because like video games have always been a big part of the kids. Like as soon as they were old enough to hold a controller, they were at least fake playing a video game with you. And I remember we used to buy silly ones to play with them. Like we got that princess one that they still break out every once in a while, where you're running around like coloring the flowers and stuff.
Yeah. I just recently got a unicorn princess game. They had it on sale on the PlayStation Network for like $2. And I downloaded it and had the kid play it.
Awesome.
And it is it is quite the game.
Do you remember the rabbit one where you would have to make the food? And it was like, I need a fruit that starts with a Q. And and you had to put that on the pizza or whatever.
Was that one of those leapfrog games? Or
I think
whatever?
so, but it was on the computer. And the kid would play that one so much.
Yeah.
And then they'd want to go find a quince at the store. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. It's a fruit that starts with a Q that goes on their pizza. And they wanted it so bad.
Oh, games.
So I'm not against video games. I just suck at them, and then I get mad because I don't like being bad at things.
Yep. So originally we were going to talk about something else.
What were we going to talk about?
We were originally going to talk about weird things that you find on Amazon.
Oh, I know, but I'm a slacker, and I didn't even look online.
Yeah, but you did find a couple of things, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I kind of cheated. I just wrote in weird on Amazon and hit search.
And so what'd you come up with?
All right, let me pull it up because I don't remember. Where's Amazon? Oh, I found the Tanuki pillow. I want that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So all the all the ads that you saw on Wish that were the big fat squishy seal, and I bought one and I love him. But this one is a Tanuki and I need him. It says cat though. Cat plush body pillow raccoon, and then it's a Tanuki.
I think it's actually a raccoon and not a raccoon dog.
That is not a raccoon.
It does look like a Tanuki.
Yeah, it looks like a Tanuki so bad. Here is a possum driving a peanut.
Wait.
You can't see that.
Yeah, that is completely washed out.
Okay. It's a possum driving a peanut.
I would say that I would have a link to it in the show notes, but I'm not going to because that sounds like a lot of work.
Use your imagination.
Imagination. Are you just live doing it right now?
Yeah, I am. Well, it's still the same place, and I scrolled down, and here is a pillow of Pickles Cage.
Pickles Cage. Oh my! I like the.
I win.
The plush toast.
Yeah, the plush toast is pretty cute.
Pretty awesome.
All right, what did you find?
I didn't find anything. I think I just did a search for big cock energy or no, big dick energy. That's what I searched for, and there was a few shirts with a big rooster on it, and
it's a pork and beans blanket.
Nice. I want to cover myself in pork and beans.
No.
And then put that blanket on.
Gross.
Ooh, I want to fill a sleeping bag full of pork and beans.
What is wrong with you? Am I contagious? Is your brain broken now?
Oh, dude, I want to. Now I want more than anything to film a Saw-like movie, but it's just
all the things that gross me out.
just there's a key to unlock the door. It's at the bottom of this sleeping bag.
Full of pork and beans.
Just full of pork and beans.
I would die.
You would die. You wouldn't dive into pork and beans to save yourself. What is that?
I don't know. Socks.
It's like cat feet or something.
Paw socks. And here's some kid posing with a chicken. It's nice and framed if you want it.
Awesome. See, we used to just sit around and do this all day.
I remember when you'd send me things. Oh, God. It's the forest cat.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still called a raccoon.
The one that
so I think the other one was a
tail
Tanuki.
Yeah.
It's the little sand cat or whatever.
Yeah. I think his name is Melvin or something.
Okay.
Melvin the cat. Sits on his tail.
Works for me. Liquid ass.
Nice.
It's a fart spray. Travis, this is serious. This is the most serious I've ever been in my entire life.
Okay.
I can get 7 pounds of the popping pearls to just eat that, and then I wouldn't have to go get boba tea. and get 7 pounds.
And underneath that 7 pounds of popping pearls is an inflatable horse.
He's life-size, too.
A life-size... How much is a life-sized inflatable horse?
$30.
$30. I want that.
Nope.
What?
Because you can get it in dinosaur.
Is it a life-size dinosaur?
God, I hope not.
$4 million for this inflatable dinosaur.
57-inch wingspan.
That thing didn't have wings.
Oh, that was the pterodactyl.
Jeez.
But look, they have a spike too.
Was it a
It's a
pterodactyl?
spike.
Yeah, look
A
at that.
pedactyl.
Get you a triceratops.
They're really big.
Like that game, that book you were reading.
Oh my
earlier.
God, no! We do not talk about that game. That book. That was. I found my limit.
You found your limit, and it was dinosaur porn.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, okay, because when she was having sex with Mothman, at least he was a person. He could talk, and he was a person. Well, not a person. He was a Mothman, but he had conscious effort, and he could consent, and that's important in your porn. And then, and then I read one, and I was really rooting for the guy to be like some weird dinosaur shifter, and I was not let down. He wasn't a shifter, but it was close. But this one is just some lady with a time machine fucking her way through Jurassic Park, and that is horrific.
Just leaving Chris Pratt alone, though, right?
Yeah, he's not dinosaur-y enough for her. She had sex with a pterodactyl
Ew, that guy's
while
got hair.
while he was flying, and it was called Mile High Pterodactyl Club. Yeah. And then she hung out with the Triceratops, and it was awful. And no, bad. So I have found my hard limit. Apparently, nope, too much, too far. Weird Mothman inside penis, fine. Sex with a Triceratops, I'm done. I'm out.
Okay. Yeah.
The entire book. And then, at the very end, she was like, they won't let me time travel anymore. No shit! I don't think you should be allowed to do much.
Yeah.
You have poor decision-making skills.
You should be put on a list and watched from now on.
Yeah.
You dinosaur fucker.
It was so weird. And I still have 5 pages left, and I'm scared. But I have to finish it because it's my time travel book for my readathon.
Oh, my.
I've been complaining about it for a while.
You know what I haven't done? I have not looked up any jokes for this week.
Are we out of time?
Not quite. We could still talk about some more porn if you want.
No, I'm good. But, I am taking recommendations that are not bestiality. Apparently, that is my hard line. I'm that's just ew. Nope, not for me.
All right. Should we just go with the very first one?
Well, doesn't that go at the end of the show? Are we at the end of the show?
No, that's just... Oh, God, that's bad. But so final thoughts on video games. I did not talk about any games.
What do you mean you didn't talk about any games?
I didn't really talk about any specific games.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
We kind of... Well, I guess we did. We did. Leave me alone. We did. What?
I don't know. It's so just... what is going on? Have they ever made a He-Man game? Because I need that in my life. I want to play Orko.
Out of all of the He-Man characters, you choose Orko.
I like chaos.
Hmm.
Orko is like chaos energy. and I appreciate that. Orko is my favorite He-Man character. That and Cringer. But yeah, no, Orko's my favorite He-Man character. Why? What's your favorite He-Man character? And why is it wrong?
And why is it wrong? I don't know. It's hard to say. I've always, I don't know. I like Manny Faces was my favorite like action figure.
Yeah.
I like the I've always liked Merman just because I like the colors. He's green and yellow, and
Oh, yeah.
but I didn't have that one when I was a kid. Steve had that. Oh my, it's a bad day for jokes. I cannot find a. All right. Oh God. Okay. I just picked one, and I was like, this is just the one that I'm gonna do. Why are there Pop Tarts and not Mom Tarts? Because of the pastryarchy.
Patriarchy? That is the patriarchy.
Yes, the pastryarchy.
I'm trying not to be so loud. Oh my God.
So what do you call a group of killer whales playing classical music?
The patriarchy.
No. It's an orchestra.
Patriarchy.
I think we've lost her.
Can I get that on a cross stitch? I want somebody to say, eat the patriarchy.
Eat the pastryarchy. There you go.
Eat the patriarchy.
That's a shirt for you.
I got a new sticker. It says that I don't watch porn. I read it like a fucking lady. That's what my sticker says.
You didn't show that to me. You'll have to.
Yeah, it's a little magic book, and it's got like flowers coming out of it. And then across the top it says, I don't watch porn. I read it like a fucking lady.
Nice.
Yeah. I want that on a shirt too. Not that I could wear it anywhere, but put it on a bag.
Yeah, well.
But I want I want somebody to draw me like an eat the patriarchy.
Eat the patriarchy.
That's my favorite thing ever.
Well, I'm glad I just randomly picked that one then. Join us next time when Jen says,
eat the patriarchy.
Good night, everybody.
I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd too.
I'm in love with a nerd.